Do you ever wonder what hosting a party with Usborne Books and More is like? Well, wonder no more. Let me show you. Do you want to know my favorite thing about hosting parties? Getting my hosts free books. I can party with you on Squee, Zoom, Facebook, and at your house. So let's talk about how a home party works and do a little mock home party for you so you can see exactly what it's like. The first thing that you're going to do as the host is invite your friends over to your house. It looks a little something like this. Oh, hi Susan. It's so good to see you. Thank you for coming to my party. Come on in. Once you've invited your guests inside, what we'll do is hang out a little bit and check out some of the amazing books that Usborne Books and More has to offer. We'll also talk about some literacy tips, like this one. Why kids stopped reading between kindergarten and 4th grade. And one of the biggest reasons for this was that parents stopped reading to their kids because they could read themselves. Look at. Another thing to do is keep baskets around the house. And those baskets can be at the kitchen table when they're eating breakfast. If your kids are anything like mine, they like to read the cereal box. So why not give them something else to read at the table? Another place that you can have a basket is in your bathroom. My kids spend an inordinate amount of time in the bathroom. Then what I'll do is show you some of my absolute favorite books and how they can help keep your kids reading, and show you some of the great features inside of them. This book is called Hello Baby, and this is what's going to get your child into books right away. You have some great features inside of the book, including the soft cover and a toy to play with on the side. It helps them get into flipping pages, being able to chew and wash it right away. We can move up to Touchy Feelies with That's Not My Unicorn, which is a favorite of kids right now. Continuing to move up, we have Flippy Floppy books as well as Lift the Flat books. These books are awesome for kids as they get to read through the story and learn something new on each flap. We can also look at different picture books and some of the rhythm and rhyme in those as kids are starting to learn to read on their own. I'm a Dirty Dinosaur is amazing for that because it has the same rhythm and rhyme of Itsy Bitsy Spider. So as you are reading through this book, you can also sing it and make it more interactive and more fun for your kids. This is a Shine a Light book. This is something that kids can play with in bed with any flashlight that you have in your home. Every single page has a secret, as well as reading comprehension type questions with prediction. So, who does this tale belong to, do you think? All you need to do, take your flashlight, shine it behind the page, and you get your answer. Usborne Books and More has books that are meant for every single age. I've shown you some of the youngest ones, starting with babies. Now let's look at some of the books that are meant for kids as they're learning to read even more. We can start with beginning chapter books, go up into mid-level chapter books, graphic novels, and chapter books for our older kids too. Even the adults love these ones. One of my favorite things to do at a party, besides help you pick out books for yourself, is to teach you how to save money when you're buying books. One of these ways is buying a collection, meaning you're buying an entire series of a book. Another way is by buying a combined volume, like this one, The Incredible Illustrated Stories. It comes with 20 books inside of it for a very, very low price of $19.99. A third great way that you can save money is by buying a customer special. So whenever you spend $40 at a party, you can purchase a customer special, which allows you to get another book at anywhere from 30 to 60% off of its normal price. And there are usually some really good collections inside of there. As you're shopping, did your wish list get too long? Well, one way to solve that problem is to buy a few books at this party and save the rest of your wish list to host a party of your own. Let's take a look at what the average host can earn at a party. All right, Jane, thank you so much for agreeing to be our average host. I know you're an above average person, but today I'm just going to treat you as average. So average party sales are about $400, which means you get $70 in free books and $100 in half price. So to make this easy, I'm just going to pretend that my books are $10 a piece. Let's start stacking those up on your lap and see how it feels. Doesn't this look like an amazing amount of books that you could bring home yourself from your own party? This is just an average host. Think about if you use your above average self. Then I'll talk about my final and favorite way of saving money on books, and that is by getting a discount by becoming an Usborne Books and More consultant. It's absolutely amazing and so much fun. The women that you meet are great. Being able to make your own schedule is amazing. Not having any minimums or quotas to meet is also such a perk. Not to mention that you can also make money while you are helping pick out books for other people. I love making recommendations, and I love seeing the smiling faces and pictures of the kids that get sent to me when they are loving their books too. Thank you so much for joining me tonight and looking at what a home party would entail for you. I'd love to do any type of party for you, and I do a lot of Facebook, Squee, and Zoom parties as well. Home parties are definitely a favorite of mine, but I love any party where I can recommend books to kids and get them reading. Contact me today to figure out what the host special is this month. Have a good night.